Okay guys, welcome to the last part of our course. In this part, I'm going to teach you about a basic task of IT automation. The first thing which will come into your mind that what is IT automation? IT automation is the use of a software to create a repeatable instruction and processes to replace or reduce human interaction with IT system. Means you can create uh, any kind of task which you don't have to do it yourself again and again. Instead, computer will do it for you. For example, but before that, let me tell you that that we already have an introduction to batch, which we have basically done in our previous part, introduction to bash file. And in this part, so I'm not going to explain that. So let's first open our CMD. In this part, I'm going to teach you this bash IT automation basically in CMD. So you can also perform this task in Linux or Git, but for the easiness, we are going to perform this task in CMD. Okay. First, you know that in a previous part, we have created a scripting file, which is, and you can see right now is my local is C users. And here you can see my scripting folder, which is this. This was a previous file, which is a shell script file. So now open CMD, CMD run as administrator, CMD is open. Okay. So before that, remember what is the benefit of IT automation? Like I said, for example, if you want to create 100 users with different privileges and different modes, what can you do? Either you can create it by yourself, but obviously it will take some time and it will take a lot of your time. So it obviously it's not a good idea. So what can we can do multiple ways to create this task easily. Like for example, you can create an Excel file, and in Excel file you can easily implement this task. So but we are not going to use a simple task, which is basically, as you can see, I'm going to write echo command and username. Right now, basically whenever you write percentage and write something in it, it will show you the thing you want. For example, you want date. What can you write? Or you can simply write date. It will ask for your date. Like current is Sunday 19, 2020. Enter the new date. If you want to change it, you can change that. But obviously, I'm not going to change my date. So press enter, and we're back to our original date. So let me give you some example like echo percentage date, percentage date. It will show me a date of my computer, or echo percentage time for time. You can see the right now time is 7:15 a.m. Okay. Okay, now we have to go to our scripting folder, which was in UC users, and there's Baset, and you can have scripting open and create a notepad file. You can also perform this task using this, like go to cd 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 users and cd Baset, cd scripting. Okay, so create a notepad, simple, write notepad, enter notepad file is created. In this file, I'm going to write echo percentage username percentage logged in at time on date and into a file name user log. You can create any file. I'm going to create user logs file, and you can control us to save this, and the file is basically save in document. I have to save this file in scripting folder, which is in my user process scripting. Now let me give it the file name, for example, IT automation dot bat. batch file. Like I said, in window we use basically use that, where in git we use .sh, but right now we have to use that, and simply save. File is saved. You can close the file and you can see that my file is being created. So let's open this file. What will happen, you can see there's a file user logs, and if I open this file, obviously I have to do the code. I'm going to open this in notepad. You can see that Basit, which is my username, logged in at 7:15 a.m. on Sunday. So obviously we are going to automate this task uh, out in active mode. To go to the search menu bar and search task scheduler. uh, Open it and wait for a second unless it's open. Okay, create a basic task. Wait for a wait, it's working. As you can see, it's open. You can write any name you want. I'm going to write users, user log, and description can be anything like written output of our login users login. This is a description. Simply next. What is this? Basically, this is what, when do you want the task to start? Means either it can be daily, weekly, monthly, on a time, whatever. Right? I'm going to write daily, or I should go when the computer starts. Next, start a program means what action do you want to task? For example, it will start a program. It can send you an email, or it can display a message. This both things like sending and displays are depicted. So obviously going to start a program, and in there you have to browse your scripting file. So let's go to our C users basket, and here's my scripting folder. And here you can see my scripting folder. Open, next, open the program when I finish, and this is my finish. Okay. I can either whether the user is logged on or only when there's a multiple like triggering actions, conditions. For example, start the task only if the computer is idle. Like for if the task computer is idle for 10 minutes, then start the task by itself. Or it can when may right now I'm unchecking in settings, allow to run history, and okay. So this is done. So we have created our IT automation file. Obviously, right now the issue is I cannot shut down my computer and to restart it, and it will take some time. But if you want to check this, you can do it by yourself. Simply restart your computer, and you will have your notepad file. If you want to see that, you can see that, go to the C users basket and in scripting folder, and you can see there's a file logs file. Open this, and whenever your computer you will log in, it will enter the information like password login at 1817, date is different. So it will have automate your task itself instead of you have to record yourself that when did you log in your computer or when did all this happen. So this is the basic purpose of IT automation. You can perform multiple tasks if you want to go and research for this and try to make a beautiful project for yourself so that you can learn more. Thank you. So this is the end of our course.